Let's move on to some other stories now. The Finance Minister, Dr. Kasiel Astoforsen, has laid before Parliament the Electronic Transfer Levy Bill 2025, the Emissions Levy Bill 2025, and the Income Tax Amendment Bill 2025. The financial bills seek to abolish the E-Levy, the Emissions Levy, and to remove the 10% withholding tax on bet winnings as disclosed by the Finance Minister during the presentation of the 2025 budget. ChannelOne News' Ni Ayuko Kai has more in the following report.
The Minister for Foreign Affairs, Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa, appeared in Parliament on Thursday to answer questions regarding his sector. Now, he announced that the John Mahama administration plans to reduce the cost of ordinary passports from 500 Ghana cedis to 350 Ghana cedis to ensure its accessibility by all citizens.
Right, Honourable Speaker, the government recognizes concerns about the affordability of the new passport and is committed to ensuring that the cost remains reasonable while maintaining high security standards. In our efforts to make passports more accessible to all Ghanaians and per instructions I have received from His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, we are pleased to announce a reduction in the cost of the ordinary passport booklet, that is the 32-page booklet, from the 500 Ghana cedis to 350 Ghana cedis. We will in the coming days be presenting an amendment to the fees and charges to ensure that this reduction is approved by the House from 500 Ghana cedis down to 350 Ghana cedis. That is the new policy position of the Mahama administration.
Also announced the door-to-door delivery of passports as part of the introduction of the 24-hour service.
It is useful, Mr. Speaker, to add that we are also introducing a 24-hour passport service. The 24-hour passport service will also come with a door-to-door delivery, ensuring greater convenience, efficiency, and customer satisfaction. Applicants can now apply at any time during the day, including outside the regular working hours, and have their passports delivered securely to their doorstep, eliminating the need for in-person collection.
The Finance Minister, Dr. Kasiel Astoforsen, also appeared in Parliament and introduced the Electronic Transfer Repeal Bill, the Emissions Levy Repeal Bill, and the Income Tax Amendment Bill with the aim of abolishing the betting tax, the E-Levy, and also the Emissions Levy.
An act to repeal the Electronic Transfer Levy Act 2022, Act 1075, and the Electronic Transfer Levy Amendment Act 2022, Act 1089, and to provide for related matters.
The Speaker, as part of the NDC manifesto, we promise to remove withholding tax, being 10% withholding tax that was imposed by the previous administration, and that collection began in August 2023. What we are seeking to do is to remove the 10% withholding tax on all bet winnings, as promised as part of our manifesto. The Speaker, aside that, the same Income Tax Amendment Bill is seeking to remove the 1.5% withholding tax on all unprocessed gold from small-scale mining. All what we are seeking to do is to relieve the burden on the ordinary Ghanaian. That is all what we are trying to do.
The minority, led by its spokesperson on the Finance Committee, Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam, addressed journalists on Thursday, criticizing the government and accusing it of deliberately churning out inaccurate fiscal data in the 2025 budget to discredit the NPP government.
The 2025 budget was, however, going to be the vehicle for confirming what has been perfectly rehearsed, to crown the narrative by putting data to the unfounded claims. We have been vindicated. Our intelligence has been confirmed, and the minister has done the hatchet job. They have erroneously churned out this wrong data in a bid to tarnish the image of the MPP administration by including 49.2 billion Ghana cedis in expenditure claims without any basis. Just lifting a certain stock of expenditure claims of 49.2 billion Ghana cedis and inserting it into the fiscal frame to create an impression as though all those claims were generated in 2024. It's not just including expenditures that are alien to the fiscal framework, but also shows a clear lack of understanding of the mechanics of the fiscal framework. But this is very surprising to us that the minister could do that.
The caucus also cast doubt on the feasibility of the government's 24-hour economy policy.
There is no program in the budget on the 24-hour economy initiative. In fact, the minister himself said they will launch it soon. If it is not in the 2025 economic policy and budget statement, then it is not for 2025.
Following the presentation of the financial bills to the House by the Finance Minister, Dr. Kasiela Tuforsen, the First Deputy Speaker, Bernard Ahiafo, referred them to the Finance Committee for consideration and report to the House. For ChannelOne News from Parliament, Ni Ayukwe Okan.